So, Mr. Speaker, Jim Spatz was appointed to the Halifax Port Authority on the recommendation of his good buddy, the President of the Treasury Board. So on October 13th, Mr. Spatz attended a $1,500 a ticket cash for access fundraiser. Now, the Prime Minister's open and accountable government document says that public office holders like Mr. Spatz must not participate in political activity that is seen or is seen to be incompatible with their duties. So Mr. Spatz has clearly violated the Prime Minister's ethics rules. When will the Prime Minister start acting like a leader and enforcing his own rules?
Here.
The Minister of Transport.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As you know, earlier this year, this government put in place new appointment measures that were open and transparent, in order to choose the best qualified people to serve in public holders' positions. As you know, all government appointees must follow ethical and political activity guidelines for public service holders, as well as the Conflict of Interest Act. And we expect all of our appointees to do this, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Spatz for his service to the Halifax Port Authority.
Member for Red Deer Lacombe.
So, Mr. Speaker, the open and accountable government document means absolutely nothing. We're not talking about the Elections Canada rules, Mr. Speaker. I'm asking about the rules the Prime Minister instructed his ministers and himself to abide by. So when the Finance Minister accepted $1,500 from Mr. Spatz, a public officer holder, he clearly breached the Prime Minister's instructions. So who's enforcing these rules? Or is it just another case of the Liberals saying one thing and doing the other?
Honourable Minister of Transport.
As I mentioned before, and perhaps the member will be listening this time, all appointees to the government must follow very clearly ethical and political activities guidelines, as well as the Conflict of Interest law. We expect all of our public appointees to follow these laws. They're in Schedule E of the letters patent for the Halifax Port Authority, and I'd like to take this opportunity once again to thank Mr. Spatz for his service to the Halifax Port Authority.